Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is our first video of Odoo project management. Project management module in Odoo helps to handle all your projects in a simple way. Yes, it's agile, social, flexible and real time. It's easy to track the status of each and every task. Things are more organized and much more visible with it. And we can divide the tasks into subtasks, and that can be assigned to different employees. In addition, we can use the calendar, which reminds the deadline of each task. Moreover, we can assign priority to the visibility of each task. And as you can see here on this slide, this module is mobile friendly. That means we can track the projects and tasks easily while we are on the move. This module provides us so many filters and groups. By using that, we can group our projects by customer, by deadline, by different status, and even we can filter that which projects have been completed, which are on a due date. And if even we go on the tasks, then we can group the tasks by the employee, we can group the tasks by customer, by deadline, by project, and we can filter our own tasks and the tasks that have near deadline, and the tasks that, for which the deadline have been passed, and the new tasks, completed tasks. And that's mean all that filters and groups we can apply easily just with the help of the mouse scripts. This module is fully customizable. That's mean we can customize the process of every project. We can rename the stages according to our own requirements, and even we can alert. We can have different alerts according to the our own activities. And if we want, then we can automate all the mailing process. So that's mean there is full customization in this module. Then additional, this module also provides the functionality of the project rating and also the planning and the timesheet. Some module is there for this Odoo module, Odoo project module. That means the employees can fill their timesheets for which projects they have spent how many hours in different activities. So by using that, even we can check out the profitability of the project very easily. So in this video, we just will focus on two topics, and that will be the project dashboard and the task views. So now let's move to the demo part to check out the dashboard of the project and how we can view the different tasks in our different projects. So if I switch to my demo, you can see a window. Here you can see we have a project window. If I click on this project tab, then here you can see that 7 projects are there on this window. And for each project, some information is there in this dashboard. As you can see here that each project have a name, so that name is there. And then at the bottom of the project name, there is the company name and the customer name for which we are working on this project. And then on the left, we have a star. By using this star, we can prioritize our project. Either this project have a high priority or the low priority. And then if the rating is enabled on this project, then we will see the rating of that project here. That as you can see here that this project have currently 100% rating. That's mean all the rating feedback is positive. And at the bottom you can see here that we have 11 tickets for this you can say project, and we have a overview button and we have the planet button. And now what are the tickets or tasks? Actually in this project I have renamed it to tickets, but in other projects you can see that we have 9 tasks, we have 1 task, we have 4 tasks, and so on. So first of all we will see that what are the tasks and what is the role of overview and the planet window. So in Odoo, a task is a piece of the project that can be assigned to employees to perform a portion of the project. And a task can be again split into subtasks also if we have enabled that feature. And the planet refers to the assumed time to complete each task. And as far as overview is concerned, overview is the overall report of the project in accordance with its timesheet and sale order. It shows the complete details of the project like timesheet hours, forecast, profitability, etc. and so on. So if I click on these three dots, then I can I will move into the detail of that project. I can shape that project, I can edit the properties of that project, and even I can check the ratings of the customer if I have. But before going to the edit window, first of all, if I click on this, let's say 11 tickets window, here you can see we will have the list of all that 11 tasks. 2 are in the to do stage, 6 are in the in progress, and 3 are in the done stage. If I go back and click on the overview window, then in overview window we can see that how many hours have been spent by the employees. If the employees have filled their timesheets, all that information will be here, and of what amount we have invoiced and what amount have to be invoiced for this project. And this line will show us the timesheet cost. It will depend upon the filled timesheets and the time rate of each employee. So by using this information, we can easily check that what is the profitability of our project. And if we go to the bottom of the window, here we can see that how many employees are working on this project, and how many hours they have spent on this project. All that information we can see from here. And if we go into more bottom, then we can see the timesheets and forecasts, how many hours have been filled by the employees, and how many hours have been invoiced, and the sale order is there, what is the forecast, and what is the remaining hours that we have planned for these tasks. We will go dive into deep further in the later videos, in which when we will see the profitability, and when we will see the different types of the projects here, that what is meant by the build on timesheets and fixed price, that will be discussed in the later video. Currently, if we move again to the dashboard, here you can see that only this project, the planning option is there, because it's optional feature. If we will enable planning for any project, then that button will be there. So that's all about the you can say all the attributes on the dashboard. Here the name of the project and the customer, rating, tickets, and everything, and so on. So now we will switch on the edit portion of this project. If I click on edit, here we can see the name of the project. The name of the project here is office design, and then there is one manager assigned to that project. Manager can be from the list of the existing employees of the organization, and then we can assign the customer to this project also. And if we come here, name of the tasks, as I mentioned earlier, that Odoo provides us very flexibility that to our task, what we want to name it. Either we want to name it tasks, or the tickets, or the activities, and so on. Whatever we want to name it, we can give here. Let's say if I click here tasks and save it, then you can see we have 11 tasks, and on the dashboard, if we move, then we will have 11 tasks. So what we want to rename our these tasks, or stages, or tickets, or activities, we can give here the different names. So let's say these are the tasks. And now there are some other options, and that is the visibility, that we will discuss in the security video. That will be a dedicated video for this. And then there is the planning option. Again, we will have a full video for the planning. We will have the full video for the timesheets. Then we will have a full video for the rating of the project. So for all these advanced features, we will have a complete video. Now let's say if we move to tasks. Here on the tasks screen, currently we are in the Kanban view. Here are the different views that we can view our tasks by different angles. This is the Kanban view, and it is mostly used in Kanban view. Actually, on this Kanban dashboard, we view all our required information. So in the next video, second video, I will give you the detail of each and every attribute that is visible on this on this screen. Currently just we have to note that for this project we have three different stages. One is the to do stage, and there are two different tasks in this stage, and 6 tasks are in progress, and then we have 3 tasks in the done stage. From this view, if we move to the list view, then in list view we can see that we have all our information in the tabular format like the Excel sheet. Here are the different column names, and then there are the values. Odoo 13 gives us the functionality that if we want to remove some columns from here, or if we want to add some columns here, then just we have to click on this these 3 dots. Here we will have the list of all the columns. If we want to, let's say, remove the progress column from here, or the remaining hours, and we want to add the customer name, then easily we can add and remove columns according to our own requirements. Then why the next best use of this list view mode is that in Kanban view we can visualize all that information here, that we will discuss in the second video. But if we want to group this information, or we want to apply the filtration, that already I have discussed that Odoo provides a very strong grouping and filtration functionality in all the modules. Then it's my recommendation that if we want to apply grouping or filtration, then we should move to the list view. Let's say in this list view we have 11 different tasks, and this is our current project is office design. If I click on this group by button and I click on a stage, then all my tasks have been grouped by stage. That's mean there are 2 tasks in the to do stage, 6 are in progress, and 3 are in the done stage. And if I click on this, then I can check the list of all that tasks. One task is in red color. Red color means that the due date of that task have been completed. Today is the 5th April, and the due date of this task was the 4th April. So because the due date is passed, so the color of this task is red. Now I have clicked on this stage. You can see here in the bar also that the current filtration of the project is office design, and we have applied the group stage. If I remove this and I apply assigned to, then we can see here that 5 tasks have been assigned to the admin user, 1 to Hamadat sheet, 3 to measure, and 2 tasks are still undefined. That's mean there's no employee assigned to that task. And suppose let's say if I on admin we have 5 tasks here. I have clicked assigned to. Now if I click on stage, here we can see that all that 5 our first group is assigned to employee, and our second group is a stage. That's mean nesting information grouping can be applied here. In admin to admin employee there are 5 tasks. 1 is in the to do stage, 3 in progress, and 1 in done. If I click on this then measure, then 3 are in the in progress stages. So Odoo provides us the functionality just with the help of the mouse clicks we can apply the different groups. Here I had applied first the employee and then applied the stage. If I remove these 2 groups and first of all I apply the stage, then we can see that all that tasks are there stage wise. And now if I click on the assign to, then I can see here that if I click in progress, that's been in progress. 3 tasks are with the admin user, and 3 tasks are with the measure user. And if I click on this, then I can view that information. So here we have saw that it's just the choice of the end user that which should be the top level group and which should be the nested group, and then third level, 4th level. There's no restriction by the Odoo. We can apply as many as nesting levels as we can as we want. We have provided some you can see groups here, but if you need any custom group, you can go to this link and you can apply the different fields at the group also. Now if I remove these groups and I open the filter, here I can apply the different filters. In grouping, I was actually grouping my tasks into different groups, but in filters I will apply the filter. Let's say I click on the my tasks, then only the tasks related to me will show. If I click on the forward tasks, then that task on which if there is some following, then that task on which I have followed that task will show here. If I click on unassigned, then unassigned tasks will show. So by using these filters, we can filter out our required tickets or tasks, whatever name we want to see that give them. So it's very you can say useful tool to if we have so many projects there, and if we have hundreds tasks there, then if we want to group or filter the tasks according to our own requirements, then we can use these groups and filters tools there. And it's my recommendation that instead of applying these filters on the Kanban view, we will switch to the list view, and then we will apply these filters there. Then if I remove these filters, you can see here that we have five tasks that have the deadline, and all the deadlines are of the month April. Now if I switch to the third view, that is the calendar view, then in this view we can see that yes, we have five tasks with the 5 different deadlines. Today is the 5th April. One task was on due at 4th of April, then 7th of April, 15, 20 and 20, 24 and 20. And if we click on any task here, then we can get the information of that task, that to whom this task was assigned, what was the project, what was the priority, and in which stage currently the task is, and what is the deadline of that task. Even if we want to change the deadline of this task, we can easily change. Just drag and drop. Let's say I want to change it to 9th of April. It's in this task is room 2 decoration. If I move to the list view, then we can see here that for room 2 decoration, the deadline is 9th April. After the calendar view, then we have next view, that is known as the pivot view. In pivot view, we can again get all that information, that here is a list of the employees, and here the list of the stages, and the current selected project is the office design. So here we can see that how many tasks are in what stage, and to whom these tasks have been assigned. So easily we can see that we have two tasks in to do, 6 in progress, and 3 in done stage. Total there are 11 stages. 5 tasks have been assigned to admin, and 3 to measure, 1 to other stage, and 2 are undefined. And in these columns we can see that admin user node would have 5 tasks, but 1 in done stage, 1 in to do stage, and 3 in progress stages. This pivot table, here we can see we have other stages. If I remove this one, then I can just get all the information on one column. But if I expand this and here I choose stage, then I can view that information in stages. Let's say I click on in progress, and I click here deadline and deadline day. Here you can see we have day wise deadline wise information in our view. If I go to do, no date is there, and if I click on done, no date, some date was there. So it's just a matter of some mouse clicks. By clicking a mouse on different you can say rows or columns, we can get further detailed information. If I click here, let's say priority, we can see here that in admin these are the normal priority tasks, and these are the important priority tasks. And even if we click on a measure button, here we can see that we have count. If we want to view here the total hours, we can see the total hours. If we want to see the progress, then we can see the progress. Even we can remove the count. So which information we want to view in our these columns, we can easily just manage by clicking on the measure button. And when all the information is there, and then we want to export this information to Microsoft Excel, then we will just have to click on this button, and all that information will be downloaded as a Excel file. Now from the pivot view, if I move to the calendar view, in calendar view again we can see that we have 2 tasks in to do, and 6 in account, and 3 tasks in done state. And if we want if we want to switch the you can say the graph, we can switch the graph. Different graph types are there. If we want to change the measure, we can change the measure. Let's say total hours I want to see, so total hours are there. If we want to see the progress data is not there. If I remove this one, then that information will be better one. So here I am seeing the count, I am seeing the progress of all the ways. So by using these groups and these even if I group by stage, if I group by assigned to, that how many tasks have been assigned to different. So by using these groups and by using these filters, we can easily get the required graph with our required data. The next view is the activity view. In this activity view, we can again let's say if we select our project here, office design, and we switch to this graph. This was the graph view, and this is the activity view. We can see we have two activities for this project. One activity is this one meeting, and the color is red. That's mean this activity have a past due date. One overdue. If I click on this one, then we can see here that the activity was yesterday it was planned, but no action have been taken in this app. So the app is displaying it as a overdue activity. And the second activity is this one, and that is the email activity was planned, that someone have to send an email to the customer, and it has been planned for tomorrow. 1 day is left in this activity, and when that email will be sent to that customer, then we can take the action from it that we have completed this activity here. Activities will be discussed in some other video in further detail. And then the last one view is Gantt view. If we want to plan all our tasks or activities, or we can say tickets on the Gantt chart, then we can use this Gantt chart, and this Gantt chart will give us the information which one is the customer, and what is the start date, and what is the start date for this activity. So if we will put the start and end dates in our tasks, then by using this view we can give all that information as a week, or as a day wise, or as a month wise. All that information will be there. So currently we have discussed the different views for the tasks that can be used. In the next video, we will further explore this view in detail, that what are the different attributes and what is the usage of the attributes. And in the first part of this video, we discuss about the dashboard, and then about the some you can say attributes of of this project. The especially important was this one, the name of the tasks, that according to our own requirements we can give our own names. And if we come back on here, then we can see that if I click on this, then there are three buttons: share, edit, and customer ratings, because rating is enabled on this project. But if I click on this, then because rating is not enabled for this project, so we will have only two options: edit and share. By using edit, we can edit the attributes. By share, we can share this project with some you can say other customer or other employee or other user of the system. And from here we can give the different colors into this name. If I move here and I want to change the color of this one, then easily I can change the color of this one. So that's all about the today's video. In the next video, inshallah, we will discuss about the project task stages, and then in other video we will discuss the rating of the projects, and then security of the projects, the types of the projects, profitability, and the planning about the projects. Until now, thanks for watching this video. If you have any feedback, then you can freely give me the feedback. In the meantime, inshallah, I will arrange some other videos also.